So I thought I would come along and do this video because I made a public comment on a Kevin Samuels video, and I had to tell him. So Kevin's aware, of course, that I have been undercover watching his videos for ever since Average at Best. One of my girlfriends posted it on Facebook, and the reason why I was so interested in the video is because I actually run a business. So I'm in Atlanta, Georgia, and I've been in business since 2013, full-time since 2014, when I walked away from the largest IT financial company in the country. So there are a lot of entrepreneurs in Georgia. Everyone you meet has a hustle, but there are very few people that actually have scalable businesses. So I'm always interested in anything about business. And when he was speaking with the young lady about her dog grooming business, it reminded me of something that Yvette Carnell did on Breaking Brown about like the delusion of kind of like these coaches and consultants and Black business owners. That's what drew me to it. What kept me was, I was like, this is pretty intriguing. It's interesting. I don't even watch YouTube videos. I've been making YouTube videos for years, since 2009, but I wasn't watching them. But I was like, he's interesting. So the more I started watching, I'm like, wow, women are delusional. The things that he was saying made a lot of sense to me. Being fit and beautiful, inspiring, kind, cooperative, submissive. I was like, wow, I'm fit. I can be more fit. I've dropped about 20, 30 pounds. I consider myself to be pretty. And then I was like, inspiring, but then I really started listening to what he was saying to the younger women. I did not use my uterus wisely in my younger years. I had 3 children with my ex, but I could have used my uterus wiser. Maybe he says he could have used a womb wiser. But I realized when I was in my 20s, I was not able to really command the attention or attraction of what Kevin talks about with high value men. I knew that, but I didn't know why. I just knew I couldn't, but now I understand because I had kids already, right? So it's hard to bring me into the rooms even though I had other qualities, but I still was able to get married twice. And so I learned by listening to Kevin, like, okay, let me invest in a therapist, which I did. I met my Superman before the Average at Best. And so then I kind of, everything I followed since then, and not just Kevin, there are others. I've read literally about 40, 50 books, thousands of hours of videos and podcasts, invested in a therapist, a life coach, a spiritual coach, tried a personal trainer, but that didn't work. It's another story. I go to the gym every single day. I was doing 2-a-days at one point in time. Made sure my business was in order, and I scaled back my business. So when I met my Superman, I call him my honey, he was like, what's your hours? And I have the boss energy, but I've never been like diva boss, but I run a real business, y'all. If you watch my videos, I run a real business. So I'm like, oh yeah, I finish 7, 8, 9 o'clock at night sometimes. And he's like, okay. He has a kind of scruffy voice. He said, that's not gonna work for me. And I'm like, oh. He said, I get off at 3:30 and I need you off sometime between them, latest 6. I said, well, I'll do 6. He would call me, are you off work yet? Sometimes it was later in 6. So I moved it to 5. Now I just work part-time, and my business has had the best year, and we've increased our profits by 83%. Like, we've rocked it out, and I've scaled back my business. So I learned that there were certain things that I had to shift, change, rewire in my brain. I did not understand feminine energy, masculine energy. I've always been a girly girl, always been a feminine woman, but I didn't understand I was masculine energy, or walking in that in relationships, or leaning more into that. The book that he recommends, Getting to I Do, is a game changer. It will help you, especially if you're a 40+ woman, which my videos are targeted to 40+ women. If you don't understand masculine energy, feminine energy, that book helps you understand it and which one that you want to lean into. And it's neither right or wrong, good or bad. It just is. It exists. What else? So I just wanted to say that, listening to him really helped me understand my value and quality as a woman. I was on Match.com. I had about 100 messages a week. When my Superman found me, like, I'm not a serial dater. We met on a match on a Sunday, first date on a Wednesday, which was the 8th of December, 2020. We're engaged December 8th, 2021. But he told me he knew within 2 weeks, like, he was going to marry me. So do those things if you're a 40+ woman that give you an edge, especially your beauty. Right now I have on no makeup. I got my lipstick on. Okay, and I did powder brows. I have to do a video on that. But your skin, be really fit, however fit looks for your body. Be gorgeous everywhere you go. Be kind and inspiring and smile. And be just nice, because in your 40s, men in their 50s and 60s are interested in you. I know some of y'all are like, well, I want a younger man. Typically, they may just want you for sex, but if you want something long-term, you want to be married, you don't want to die alone, 50 plus men are looking for women in their 40s. And most of the time they don't want women in their 30s because they have children in their 30s. Okay, so again, I'll talk more about it, but I just wanted to go and really, you know, but there's another YouTuber I watched that actually helped me with a little more of the feminine edge, and it's actually not a woman, it's a man. So I have to do another video about him. So anyways, again, chew the meat, spit out the bones. I think that Kevin's amazing. I personally invested in his coaching session, which is not cheap, okay? But it's worth it. It's high value, but it's worth it because I wanted to learn a few things. And he gave me some other additional insights and things for me to do. So if you 40 plus women want to have an edge over other women, be fit and beautiful, inspiring, kind, cooperative, submissive, like do that so that you can get the type of man that you want, that you desire and deserve. Okay? All right. Leave me a comment below if you made it to the end of the video. And since I got on my red lipstick, use the lipstick emoji. I'll see you in the next video. Peace.